We'll wait just another minute to make sure nobody else is going to join. If you have any props that you'd like to use today, blanket, pillow, or block, grabbing that now. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to get started on our back. So if you want to make your way all the way, recline down your back tonight. Letting everything melt away onto the mat. Your legs and feet can be spread as wide as the mat. Feeling your hips against the earth, and your palms can come right atop of your belly. As you gently just start to decompress from the day, pulling your shoulder blades back and down. Slowly making the feet fall in opposite directions. Gently taking an inhale here, feeling the belly fill with air. Holding. And then exhaling out. Gently letting the belly fill with air. And then exhale, letting it fall out once again. Taking a few more breaths here on your own, really sinking and settling in to this reclined posture, letting everything go and melt away from your day. If you're just joining us, we're all just laying here and reclined with the palms on the belly. The feet are pulling in opposite directions, so the heels are pointing to one another and the toes are pointing out towards opposite walls. Taking a few more breaths here. Making them long and strong breaths, really connecting to your breath this practice, as breathing is a crucial part of our yoga practice. And then gently inhaling the arms to rise above the head and letting the tops of the palms fall to the earth. Feeling this full body stretch here as you inhale, pointing the toes and the fingers in opposite ways. And then exhale, relaxing everything to the mat again. Doing this 2 more times together. Inhale, pulling in opposite directions, toes pull away from fingers. And then exhaling, relaxing to the mat. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Gently, we'll bring the soles of the feet to touch. So bending the knees here. Maybe they're really far from your body, and maybe they're really close to your body. Picking and choosing what works for you tonight. And then we'll go ahead and goalpost the arms. So that just means bending the elbows so that they make an L shape with the arm. And we'll gently take an inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll place 1 palm on the heart, 1 palm on the belly. We'll do 2 more just like this. As you gently inhale, goalposting the arms, letting them fall back to the earth. Tops of the hands are resting on the earth here. Inhale. And then exhale, palm to heart, palm to belly. Really connecting with our breath and using mindfulness during our practice tonight. Toes are still touching. We'll do 1 more. Inhale. Goalpost and rest the tops of the palms on the earth. Elbows are bent. And then exhale, 1 palm to the heart, 1 palm to the belly. Resting here for a moment as you bring your soles of the feet to the earth. Walking your sit bones as close as you can to the heels. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Palms will face down so they support you as you gently inhale, lifting the hips off the earth about a couple inches, maybe 1 to 4 inches off the earth. Holding here, feeling your quads, And feeling your core start to engage now. And as you exhale, releasing the hips down to the mat once again. Gazes towards the ceiling. We'll do 2 more just like that. Palms are grounded into the earth. Inhale, lifting the hips off the earth. Feeling that quad and core stretch here. Matching breath to movement, we'll exhale the hips back to the earth. 1 more just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Gently. Keep that right foot grounded on the earth. We'll bring 1 hand to the heart and 1 hand to the belly once again. We'll go ahead and lift that left leg straight up towards the sky. Left foot is pressing into the ceiling. If your knee is bent, that's completely okay. Getting it as straight as you can and as straight as is comfortable. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Gently bending that left knee and bringing that left ankle atop of the right thigh. Taking a breath here as you inhale together. Exhale out. Staying here, following me. As we make that figure 4, we'll go ahead and wrap our right hands around the back side of the right thigh. So gently flexing both feet here as you lift, both feet are now off the mat. Holding here in this figure 4 posture as you're reclined. You can take this a step further by releasing that right foot up to the ceiling if you'd like. So right leg is straight and right foot is pointing towards the ceiling. Left knee is bent and left ankle is across the right thigh. Fingers are holding one another behind that right thigh. Gently taking a sway from side to side if you'd like. Feeling this release in the low back. As you take slight inversion here with that right foot. Both feet are flexed. And then coming to stillness. Gently release the fingers from behind the thigh and release both feet to the mat. 1 hand to the belly and 1 hand to the heart as you gently sway side to side, windshield wipering the knees. Feeling this release in the low back. Taking 2 more breaths here as you sway the knees side to side. Coming to stillness. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Gently palms are resting. Sending that right foot up to the sky. Toes and feet are flexed on the right side. And then gently bringing that right ankle across the left side this time. Taking a breath here as you ground yourself, feet are flexed. And then taking it a step further, we'll go ahead and lift that left foot off the mat. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Noticing that this is okay with your body. You can always keep your left foot planted on the earth. No need to follow me. If you'd like to follow me, go ahead and extend your left leg up to the sky. Flexing both sets of toes here. And then maybe taking that gentle sway from side to side. Releasing tension from the back and that left leg. Feeling this in your hips. Taking 2 more sways if you're following me. And then coming to stillness. Release the fingers from the leg. Release both feet to the earth. 1 hand to the heart and 1 hand to the belly as you windshield wiper the knees from side to side softly. Again, just starting to warm up the body here, releasing stress from our backs and stress out of our hips. We'll go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to touch 1 more time in reclined butterfly. We'll go ahead and open the arms wide like a T. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, palm to heart and palm to belly. We'll take 2 more just like that. Inhale, widening the arms out to a T, feet stay together. Exhale, palm to heart and palm to belly. Inhale, widening the arms. Exhale, palm to heart and palm to belly. Gently extending feet and arms long. Taking one more full body stretch here before we come up to seated. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Gently rocking side to side softly. And then when you're ready, go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated posture. In your seated posture, hopefully feeling a little lighter, a little more open before we start our seated postures. Palms are at the knees, closing your eyes. Releasing breath now. And then gently and softly, we'll inhale the arms up to the sky. Palms to heart space. Doing two more just like this. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhaling. And exhaling. Gently bowing forward. Letting your arms hang heavy here. Palms are at the third eye space in between your eyebrows. We'll go ahead and center our intention for tonight's practice. Hopefully feeling a little looser and clearer. The clarity coming through to set your intention, whether that's joy, freedom, acceptance, choosing any word that aligns with what you'd like to bring to your mat tonight. And taking another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Carrying this intention with you for the remainder of your practice. Palms are at the heart space. We'll gently take a twist to the right. Coming back through center. Take a twist to the left. Coming back through center. And then placing palms to knees once again. We'll take 3 cat-cows. Inhale, lifting the chest and chin. Exhale, rounding the chin down towards the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lifting chin and chest. Exhale, rounding spine, tucking chin to chest. Coming back to that neutral stance with the head and neck and spine. Gently inhale the shoulders up to the ears and exhale the shoulders back down. 2 more, inhale and exhale. 1 more, inhale and exhale. Spine and neck are neutral. Bringing that right palm across to the left knee and bringing the left palm behind you. Left fingertips are pressing into the earth as you gently twist here. Gaze is over the left shoulder. We'll take 3 breaths here on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Gently coming back through center, palms to knees. Switching sides. Left palm across the body to the right knee. Right palm behind us. Taking a twist here, seated. Gaze is over the right shoulder now. Taking 3 breaths on this side. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Gently coming back through center. Releasing palms to each knee. Gently swaying left and right. Feeling this opening in the hips and the upper body. We'll start to create circles now. So swaying forward and then side to back to the other side. Creating this circular movement in one direction first before we do the opposite side. Feeling this opening through the hips and the shoulders. Taking this the opposite direction. Honoring the left and the right. And then we'll gently come to stillness. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, folding forward. Walking the arms out long, fingertips are placed into the earth. Gently shaking the head no, and then yes. Walking the fingertips back through center. And then placing palms to the side as you bring your knees around. Coming into that tabletop posture. Tops of the feet are grounded into the earth. Gently swaying the hips to your left to right, just like we did in seated. Once you feel like you've swayed left to right enough times, go ahead and create that circular pattern. Going forward and backwards in one direction. And then taking it in the other direction. Balance to both sides, still moving with breath here, still moving with intention. And then gently resting and coming to stillness. We'll go ahead and come into puppy pose. So knees and tops of the feet stay where they are. Arms extend and walk forward as you gently hips lift and chest and chin melt to the earth. Resting the forehead on the mat. Feeling this extension through the arms and the opening in the backs of the shoulder blades. Releasing here for the next 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Gently lifting yourself up and walking palms back to that tabletop posture. In your tabletop posture, we'll go ahead and thread the needle on both sides, opening up the shoulders. Left palm is grounded, gaze is at the earth, and then inhale, gaze goes up towards the sky as the right hand lifts. Sweep that right arm through the left and release the right ear to the right side of your mat. Left arm can extend long, or you can bring that left arm behind the low back to create a bind. Gently feeling this for the next 3 breaths through the right and left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more like that together. Inhale. And exhale. Gently bringing that left palm back to the mat towards your face. Press into the left arm as the right arm lifts and reaches. Gently bring the right palm down to the mat. Switching sides, right palm is grounded. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, sweep the left arm through. Extending right arm long. We're taking a bind with that right arm behind the low back. Gently breathing into this space now. 3 breaths on this side. Using your own breath with this side. Feeling stillness in your body. And then when you're ready, slowly bringing that right palm back to the earth, pressing into the right palm as the left arm lifts and reaches. Left palm back to the mat. Gently spread the knees wide, sink the hips back for child's pose. In your child's pose, toes are touching, knees are spread wide. Arms are extended long, and forehead is resting on the mat. Feeling this through the shoulder blades and the low back. Taking a breath here. And then gently as you exhale, walking fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Feeling this side body stretch on the left side. Taking a breath here, inhale. Exhale, walk fingertips back through center. Take a breath here as you inhale. Exhale, walk fingertips over to the left side of the mat. Feeling the side body stretch on the right this time. Take a breath here as you inhale. Exhale, fingertips back through center and sink a little deeper into that child's pose. Taking 2 final breaths here in child's pose. And then gently pressing into the palms, pressing into the knees. As the knees come back to center, palms are stacked underneath the wrists. We'll take 3 cat-cows. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to that neutral tabletop posture. We'll go ahead and practice some balance. We'll go ahead and the left hand is grounded as the right palm and arm are straight out and extended in front of the body. Aligned with the shoulder. Take a breath here. And a breath out. 2 more breaths here in this posture, balancing on the left palm. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, release right palm. Feeling this on the opposite side now. Right palm stays grounded, left arm extends long in front of us, aligned with the shoulder still. Thumb is facing towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhale, release left palm. Gently coming into that child's pose once again. Knees spread wide, sinking hips back, toes come to touch, forehead comes to the mat. If you have a block handy and you'd like to use that for your forehead, please do so. You can always use a pillow or a book or a blanket as well. Resting the forehead now, maybe massaging the forehead side to side softly in your child's pose. Mindfully breathing here for 2 more breaths. And then gently taking that last breath here in child's pose and walking palms back underneath shoulders. We'll go ahead and practice some more balancing. Palms are grounded. We'll gently take an inhale as we lift that left arm and right leg out long. Toes are behind us, arm is in front of us. Holding here as we practice that core energy. Mindfully engaging the core, holding for 3, 2, 1. Bend and release, palm and knee. Switching sides, right arm and left leg extend long, aligned with the shoulder and the knee. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Release palm and knee to the mat. Taking that puppy pose once again. Knees stay where they are, tops of the feet are grounded, arms extend long, hips stay lifted, chest and chin melt down to the earth. Taking 3 breaths here in your puppy pose. And gently coming back up, palms stack underneath, shoulders once again. Gently sway the hips side to side softly. Start to bend the elbows here, creating this rhythm from side to side. Gaze is at the earth. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Extend the right leg out long. Bend the right knee and gently create circles with the right knee as if you're drawing on your mat. Circular position on both sides here. So we'll rotate the other direction with that same knee. And then gently foot releases to the mat. So your right leg is extended now. Right toes are pressing into the earth. Gently start to pulsate here. Going back and forth, front to back. Creating length in that right leg. And then gently come to stillness. As you bend that right knee, foot is up towards the ceiling once again. Release the right knee to the mat. Take a breath here in your tabletop. And then gently moving to the opposite side. So inhale that left leg out long. Bend the left knee. Start to draw circular patterns here with the right knee on your mat a few times in both directions. And then gently extend that left leg long. Toes are pressed into the earth. Start the pulsing on the left. Creating length in the back side of the body and strength in the arms. When you're ready, coming to stillness, bending the left knee, and then gently releasing left knee. We'll take child's pose once again. Knees spread wide, toes come to touch, releasing to the earth, using that block or prop if you'd like. Resting on your forehead, go ahead and spread the elbows wide. Fingers are still touching, elbows are spread wide like the mat. Notice how this changes the shoulder blades. Taking 3 breaths here. And then gently, once you've taken your 3 breaths, palms come underneath shoulders once again. Knees and hips rise. Palms are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We'll gently extend that right leg long, toes press into the mat. And then we'll sweep that right foot up to meet the right palm. Once we're here, we'll come into a modified crescent lunge. So knee on the right is bent, palms make it up all the way to the top of the knee. Palms are resting, gaze is forward. Taking 2 breaths here, dropping shoulder blades back and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Doing that same kind of movement we did when we were laying on our backs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale and goalpost the arms, just bending the elbows to create little L shapes. Doing the same thing 2 more times. Inhale, extending. Exhale and goalpost. Inhale, extend. Exhale and goalpost. Inhale, extend. And then this time, palms down to the earth. Using that prop if you'd like, so block, book, blanket, whatever you have, place it on the inside of your left foot, or just bringing your palm down straight to the mat. Sweep the right arm up, feeling this opening through the chest and the shoulder blades. Gaze is at the ceiling, protecting the neck still. Taking a breath here, inhale, and then exhale, bringing right palm down to the mat. Gently and slowly coming into your lizard lunge. So walk the right toes out to the side, palms are pressed into the mat. Gently opening the right hip here. Taking 3 breaths now. Honoring your intention that you set. 1 more breath. And then gently and slowly aligning that right foot back to the hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart space. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart space. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Gently take a twist to the right. And spread the arms wide like a T, palms face down. Come back through center, inhale the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart space. Take a twist to the left, palms face down. Arms are out like a T. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Closing your eyes for a moment. Mindfully being aware of what in your body feels loose, and what may feel a little more tension or tightness. Sending breath to that space that holds tightness now. 2 more breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Gently bringing palms down to the earth and step that right knee back to meet the left knee. In our tabletop posture, once again, we'll extend that left leg long, And then gently step that left foot forward. Switching sides here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to goalpost the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to goalpost the arms. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. And goalpost. Gently and mindfully. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, palms down to the earth. Taking a breath here. Using that prop or blanket. Bringing that right palm down to the earth or prop as you sweep the left arm up. Gaze goes towards that left palm, towards the ceiling. Feeling this opening side body stretch. One more breath here. And then gently release palm to the earth. Taking our lizard lunge, palms are to the earth, walk the left toes out. Gently feeling this opening in the left palm now. Taking 3 breaths on this side. Feeling the opening through the left hip, possibly bringing forearms to the mat if you're a little more flexible. Taking 2 more breaths. Mindfully using our thoughts for breath. And then gently and slowly walking that left foot back to align with the hip. Sweep the arms up. And exhale, palms to the heart space. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart space. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Gently and mindfully. Knees aligned with the hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and then exhale to the right. Arms are out to a T, palms are facing down. Gaze is at that right wall. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart space, and then twist to the left. Arms open up wide to a T, palms face down, gaze is at the left wall. Take a breath here. And then inhale, sweep the palms up. And then exhale, palms to the heart space. Palms to the earth. And then sweep the left knee back to meet the right knee. We'll go ahead and press our toes into the earth now. We're going to take downward facing dog. So preparing now as your palms are pressing into the earth and toes are pressing into the earth, lifting up and releasing crown of the head towards the floor. Gently start to pedal out the feet. Swaying side to side with the hips and then moving the feet to meet the hands. We'll hang in a heavy forward fold. That just means decompressing through the back, feeling the opening in the backs of the legs, gazes at the toes. Hanging heavy here for the next 2 breaths. And then gently palms to shins. We'll inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. And then gently rise all the way to standing. Shoulders pull back and down. And your palms are hanging down by your sides, circling out the wrist a few times in both directions. And then palms can spread wide and fingers spread wide. Feet are stacked underneath the hips, toes are facing forward. Setting up here for a mindful standing practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart space. 2 more repetitive movements just like this. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Gently take a twist to the left. Come back through center. Take a twist to the right. Come back through center. And then keeping the palms grounded at the heart space. We'll move on to some more balancing poses, but standing this time. Keeping the right knee and foot grounded. We'll slowly peel that left heel off the earth. Left toes are pressing into the mat, and gently peel the left toes off. Coming to a hover with the left foot and left knee is bent. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Release left toes, creating space in the hips, swaying side to side, and then moving on to the opposite side. Palms are grounded at the heart. Left toes are grounded now. Peel the right heel up. The right toes are grounded. And then gently peeling the right foot off the earth. Right knee is bent. Foot is hovering on the right side. If you need to press against the wall with a palm, please do so. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Release right foot to the mat. Shake it out. Arms can go wide, circling out the wrists, and then gently palms down by your sides. We'll do 3 shoulder shrugs before moving on to the next balancing posture. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears and then back down again. Inhale the shoulders up and back down. Inhale the shoulders up and back down. Sweeping the arms up on the inhale, and then exhale, palms to the heart. Right foot is grounded, peeling that left foot off the mat, and then bringing that left ankle across the right thigh, just like we did when we were reclined, this figure 4 posture. If this becomes too much with your hips or the balance, you can just hover that left foot. Gently, holding here for 3, 2, 1. With mindful guidance, bringing that left foot to a hover and then back to the earth. Switching sides, left foot is grounded. Inhale, bring that right foot to a hover and then right ankle over left thigh. Figure 4, but standing this time, holding for 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot to a hover and then release to the mat. Gently bring your feet wide, a little bit wider than the hips. You're going to bring your toes to point out and your heels to point in. We're going to sweep the arms up. And then we're going to exhale, bending at the knees, gently bringing hands to heart center and pressing with the elbows on the inside of the inner thigh. Starting to shift weight from left to right side. Again, these are all suggestions. So only taking it as far as you'd like. If you come here and that's where you stop, that's completely fine. Shifting weight a couple more times in both sides. And then coming to stillness, sweep the arms up. We'll take 2 more. Inhaling, exhaling to that yogi squat posture. Shifting weight to both sides. And then gently coming to stillness. Coming up to rise, sweeping the arms up. And then exhale, sinking to that yogi squat. Shifting weight from left to right side. Coming to stillness, and then rising and bringing feet back to center, palms to the heart. Grounding everything to the earth, taking a sigh out of the mouth. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, palms to the sides and sigh it out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Gently, as the arms sweep up, we'll bow forward, hanging heavy in your forward fold. Noticing how the legs feel. The crown of the head should be reaching towards the earth, gently massaging the back of the legs now. And then we'll hang in our ragdoll. So bringing the opposite palm to opposite elbow as you sway side to side. Reminder to mindfully breathe. 2 more breaths here in your ragdoll. And then let the fingertips fall towards the earth. Palms are at the earth. Fingertips are at the earth. Stepping both knees back down to tabletop. In your tabletop posture, we'll go ahead and release to that child's pose once again. Knees spread wide, hips sink back, forehead comes to the block or to the mat. Releasing stress and tension from the shoulder blades. You can choose to bend the elbows, bring the palms to touch, and then bring the palms behind the nape of the neck. Gently releasing here. Taking 2 more breaths in whichever pose you're choosing, arms extended or hands at the nape of the neck in prayer. And then gently, if you took prayer, palms to the earth, and then pressing into the palms as you lift up back to that tabletop posture. We're moving the prop to the side, and then gently and slowly, we'll go ahead and inhale the right arm long. The thumb is pressing up towards the ceiling. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Release right palm to the earth. Switching sides. Inhale, lifting left arm. Thumb is facing up, arm is extended. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Release left palm down to the earth. Gently extending right arm and left leg. Both are long. Foot is pressing as if it's pressing against the back wall, and thumb is facing up on the right side. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Release palm and knee to the earth. Switching sides. Inhale the left arm and the right leg long. Foot is pressing as if it's pressing into a back wall, and thumb is facing up on the left side. Trying to stay aligned with the hip. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Release palm and knee down. Gently shifting weight from left to right, bending left elbow and then right elbow. Coming to stillness and then coming to puppy pose. Palms and arms walk forward, hips stay lifted, heart sinks down. Taking 3 breaths here. And then gently and slowly, mindfully rising back up. Palms stack underneath, shoulders and knees are underneath hips, hips distance apart. Taking 3 cat-cows together. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding out. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently coming back to that seated posture, bringing the legs and knees around. If you have that prop with you and you'd like to take a seat on the block or pillow or blanket, just to lift up the hips a little bit more, straightening out the back and the shoulders. Gently and mindfully, we're going to go ahead and extend that right leg long. Toes are flexed. Left foot is on the inside of that right thigh. We're going to walk that right arm down to the right side of our foot, coming to the ankle, the shin, the knee, or all the way to the toes. And then we'll sweep that left arm up and over the head. Feeling this in the hip, the heart, gently peeling that left shoulder back around to create room for the heart face upward a little. Holding here for 3, 2, 1, and then left palm down and right palm walks up to the right hip. Wiggling the toes a few times and circling out that ankle in both directions. And then switching sides, extending the left leg long and bringing that right foot inside the left thigh. Palm to the right knee on the right side, and gently walking those left fingers down the shin to the ankle or the toes. Sweep the right arm up and over, and then gently holding here as you open up that right side of the heart for 3, 2, 1. Right palm down and left palm down. We'll go ahead and extend both legs long. You can bring the legs together and feet together. Side by side are the feet and the legs. Gently noticing what your shoulders are doing and pulling them back and down. Feeling strong in your core. Feeling that fiery energy start to build in your legs as you flex the feet and hold the core tight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently bring the soles of the feet to touch. Shifting weight from left to right sit bone a few times. And then we're going to go ahead and fold forward. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. No matter how far down you come, resting chin down to the chest. Tucking the neck in. Palms can be resting at the feet. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Shoulders come back and down. We'll do 2 more just like this to open up the hips and open up the back and the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward, palms to feet, chin to chest. Head is relaxed. Gently releasing here for 3, 2, 1. Palms walk back up the knees and then sweep the arms up. Exhale to fold forward. Palms to fingers, palms to feet. Releasing here for 3, 2, 1. Gently and slowly letting both legs extend long, wiggling them out, massaging up and down on the legs. And then gently and slowly, we'll make our way all the way to recline. Just like we started class, rolling onto your backs now. Hugging the knees in towards the chest, rocking side to side softly. Doing this a few times in both directions. And then gently releasing feet to the earth. Moving the sit bones as close as you can to the heels. And then you can go ahead and let your palms rest at your belly. Palms are resting at the belly. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Palms come down by your sides now. Just like we started class, we'll take 3 bridge poses. Noticing if there's any shift or difference. Sweeping and lifting the hips up on the inhale. And then exhale, releasing the hips down. Inhale, lifting and sweeping the hips up. Exhale, releasing the hips down. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently opening the arms wide like a T and shifting from left to right with the knees. Gently releasing the knees to the right and holding the knees over to the right as your gaze comes out to the left for supine twist. Feeling this final twist, palms can face up or down, maybe wiggling your fingers here. Mindfully breathing and moving soft, gentle movements. Maybe you point the feet up and down. And then come to stillness for the next 3 breaths. Gently bringing the feet down to the earth. And then back over to the left with the knees. Gaze goes to the right, knees are to the left for this side of supine twist. Again, making those mindful, gentle movements with the fingers, possibly the neck and the toes. And then gently coming to stillness for the next 3 breaths. Bringing the knees back through center, hugging them into the chest, rocking side to side. And then we'll take happy baby. So moving the hands down to the feet. If you grab your toes, the heels, or the ankles, open the legs wide as you sway side to side softly. Possibly starting to close the eyes or have a soft gaze as we'll settle into Shavasana very soon. And then gently release the fingers and let the legs go up towards the sky. There can be a slight bend in the knees if you'd like, as long as you're creating that inversion and your feet are flexed. Arms are down by your sides, gently shifting weight from left to right. Gently and slowly, your arms are down by your sides, letting the feet fall to the earth as slow as you can. Coming to a hover with the legs, feeling this abdominal and core muscles being used. Legs are at a hover for 3, 2, 1. Release legs down long. Spread the legs as wide as your mat. Spread the arms out above you as wide as you can. Taking 3 breaths here in this relaxed reclined star pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing your arms down by your sides, one palm on the heart and one palm on the belly. Relaxing now. Ankles are releasing. Toes are relaxing. Shins are relaxing. Hips are relaxing into the mat. Belly is relaxed. Gently coming back to that natural state of breath. Shoulders are releasing to the mat. Palms can come down by your sides. Fingers and palms can face up or down. Releasing the back of the neck. Releasing tension from your jaw. Letting the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. Possibly letting the lips peek open just a little bit from one another. Releasing the temples and any stress held in your forehead and around your third eye. Coming to a relaxed state for the next several minutes. Honoring your Shavasana by closing your eyes. Gently coming back to the present, toes and fingers wiggling, rocking the head side to side softly. Gaze remains closed as you hug your knees in towards your chest. And then gently rolling to your favorite side. Taking a moment of stillness here. And then pressing yourself up to a seated posture. Palms are at the knees. Gaze is soft or closed. Gently inhale the arms up. And then bringing them to your heart space, letting the light peek open through your fingertips, honoring the here and the now, honoring your presence tonight in your practice and on your mat. Gently bowing forward in love and gratitude. Namaste. Have a beautiful night, everybody.